Day 800 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 3438. Find valid pair of adjacent digits in string. The difficulty level is easy, but don't worry because you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as well. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go ahead and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. You are given a string S consisting only of digits. A valid pair is defined as two adjacent digits in S such that the first digit is not equal to the second, and each digit in the pair appears in S exactly as many times as its numeric value. Return the first valid pair found in the string S when traversing from left to right. If no valid pair exists, return an empty string. All right, y'all, so that may seem a little bit confusing at first. So let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure that we are doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, our input S equals a string 2,523,533. The output is 23, or string 23. Explanation says the digit 2 appears 2 times and the digit 3 appears 3 times. Each digit in the pair 2, 3 appears in S exactly as many times as its numeric value, hence the output is 23. So let's break this down one step further, right? We have two 2's, right? So the 2's appear exactly the same time as their numeric value, right? We have two 2's, boom, so we could put a 2 right here. Also, another number that appears the same, the only other number actually that appears the same amount of times as its numeric value is 3. We have 3 3's. We have a 3 right here and 2, 3, right? We have 1, 2, 3, boom. So we have 3 3's and 2 2's. So we put a 2 right here, we put a 3 right here, and this right here is our valid adjacent pair. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 2 where it's a little bit more self-explanatory. So in example 2, our input S equals a string 221. This time the output is 21. Explanation says the digit 2 appears 2 times and the digit 1 appears 1 time. Hence, the output is 21. So in this case, it's the same principles apply. We have two 2's, so we'll put a 2 right here. We have 1 1, so we put a 1 right here. This is our adjacent pair. Each number or each digit in this pair appears exactly the same amount of times as its numeric value in the input. Boom. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 3 in case they try to throw a trick question our way or something. So in example 3, we have our input S equals string 22. This time the output is a blank string. It says there are no valid adjacent pairs. So in this case, we have two 2's, so we might add a 2, right? Say we have two 2's, so we add a 2 to our output, but we don't have any other elements, right? And the output needs to be a pair. So since there is no pair and there's only one integer or one digit, we just return a blank string because we were not able to, there are no other pairs. That we were not able to create a pair because we only have one digit. So boom, I hope that makes sense to y'all. And now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. The solution is not that difficult at all. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to convert each character in the string into its corresponding integer digit. So we'll come right here and we'll say let D equal S dot map. We'll open up the brackets. We'll say int, open up the parentheses, $0 dot ASCII value, exclamation point, minus 48. Boom. Then we're going to count how many times each digit 0 through 9 appears in the string. So we'll come underneath this and we'll say let F equal D dot reduce, open up the parentheses, into colon array, open up the parentheses, repeating colon 0, comma count colon 10. Come outside of that, we'll open up the brackets, we'll say $0, square bracket, $1, come outside of that, and we'll say plus equals 1. Boom. Now we're going to check every adjacent pair of digits in the string. So we'll come underneath this. We'll say for I and 1 dot dot less than d dot count. We'll open up the brackets, or excuse me, we'll come right here. We're not going to open up the brackets yet. Sorry. We're going to say where. Let me just clean this up so it could be easy to read. Then the two adjacent digits must be different. So we'll say where d square bracket I. Sorry, y'all. D square bracket I. Boom. Does not equal, so exclamation point equal d square bracket I minus 1 and two and signs, hold on, two and signs, f square bracket d square bracket I, come outside of both of those square brackets, equals d square bracket I, and two more and signs, come underneath this. The frequency of the previous digit must also equal its value. So we'll say f square bracket d square bracket I minus 1, come outside of that, equal, sorry y'all, come outside of that, equals d square bracket I minus 1. Boom. Then we'll come over here, we'll open up the brackets, and we're going to return return the first valid adjacent pair as a string by saying return. We're going to use some string interpolation. So open up the quotation marks slash parentheses the d square bracket I minus 1. Come outside of that, and then we're going to say slash parentheses d square bracket I. Boom. Now if no valid adjacent pair was found, we could just come, hold on y'all, we gotta delete these brackets because that was for that. Boom. Then if no adjacent valid pair is found, we could just come right here and we could return a blank string. Now let's see this, let's give this a run. Hopefully I didn't mess those brackets up. Let's see, it's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. And look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, y'all. So with that being said, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.